It's football time in Tennessee. Those words have long been associated with running through the tee, the glory of the checkerboard end zone, and the Big Orange ready to do battle. And only in Tennessee do you get a sight like this. Not only are the end zones checkered, so too the crowd, a mirror image to prove that they will give their all for Tennessee. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Auburn Tigers, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Tennessee Volunteers. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Vols will kick it away first. And he's coming out of the end zone. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. You think the fans are ready for this one? The booth's shaking underneath us, guys. Leaves it with the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
Fires to the big fella. Just steamrolling his way through. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
The give to the single back.
Don't you love energetic defenses that fly around and make things happen? The ones that get in the backfield, the running back tries to go somewhere. Where do you want him to go? There is nowhere to go. Nice job by the defense. Great in the tackle for a loss on first down.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. He's going to pass on second down. Unloads to the right. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it. The big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming.
You just got to wonder, too, guys, if the crowd didn't impact the offense. They're playing on the road on the first third down of this football game. Incomplete. The idea here, I think, just punt it away and see if you can regroup, because this environment is hostile.
He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Looking for a productive play on first down. Looking for a crease to the left. Turns it on in midfield. Major gaps in that defense.
Yo. Shit. What's good with you? A bunch of BS.
Loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. It is a maxim of Tennessee football that you must be physical.
physical. It's this kind of people they are, right? Tennessee people are physical. They want to do the dirty work. They're willing to do the dirty work, and you love it when your team has a bunch of grinders, a bunch of physical guys, a bunch of blue.
And he's got it inside the 15-yard line. Touchdown ball! And once he got loose, it was all over.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Fair catch, called for and made. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think
Going to throw it over the top of the knee. And that pass is in.
Jump this mother.
Didn't get a ton on the return, but they've got it inside the 20th to 19-yard line.
Mm-hmm.
So they start this drive from inside their own 20.
After this, I'm gonna hop on. After this game.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He hurls one deep down the left side. And it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense. Going the other way, and he's got room. He'll finally go out of bounds, but he was showing off all the skills after that interception.
This is Dynasty, the one of Mosin.
Is ready to go back to work on offense.
It's called. It's just like it's a tournament. Like Mosin it.
Go worse than last time.
There's like 30 dudes in it, and it's like from all over the country.
David, to help your quarterback turn the page.
Yeah.
Just find
Fucking bitch. I had him too.
Too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Big first down sack for the defense brings up second down. He's looking to throw. Fires to the middle. He's got it.
Bitch, come on.
That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. That chunk play has them in business, set up with a first down in the red zone. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land.
that back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10. The offense showing motion from the
No,
tight
Auburn.
end, trying to get a read on the D. The play action fake. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Can't make the grab as he
Man,
was
I
going
can't get
to
nobody
receive
open.
right there.
I should have had that dude cross.
The receiver was double covered on that play, and I don't know if the decision by the QB had to do with the pressure. Because he was hurried, he just had to get rid of that faster than he wanted to. He's lucky he didn't come away with an interception.
Third down, and this crowd is tearing the lid off this place. Looking to throw. Pumps it downfield.
How do you drop that? Oh my God, I can't believe you dropped that.
Tell you what, I don't know if the offense was expecting
That's crazy.
third and long in the field goal range. You're expecting it to be zone. Instead, they lock them up man-to-man, everybody on an island, and everybody won. But get the incompletion to set it up.
It is rotten. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, it's a final now in one of the more intriguing games of the week, that notable top 25 clash. Virginia managed to eke out the victory in a tighter than expected one. And they'll savor this one in Morgantown for some time, no matter the final. Each week in college
It's
football,
killing you?
tests are just so tough. And we found that out again today, guys, with another ranked team going down.
How about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Works his way ahead for 3. They'll spot
Not
it
the
at
same. He's not
15.
hitting the same.
You know, I think a big part of this isn't necessarily scoring a touchdown on that play, but you're just trying to get your
Yeah.
offensive line in the rhythm of the game. Let those big fellas get lathered.
Direct snap.
Well, if at first you don't succeed, try again, right? It's been really hard for this offense in this game to run the football, but they finally break off a big run there. That could be the play they need to really generate momentum and get this run game.
They'll try to get the edge with the toss play here. He'll push his way out to the 38, pick up a 3.
You know, these little 1,
For
2,
real?
3-yard gains early,
I
they're
don't
like
know
blood
either.
flows in a boxing match, and those gains become 10, 12, 15-yarders as the game goes on. And they
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Linebackers trying to
Damn.
create some confusion. And the ball is picked off. And he will step out of bounds, but what a way to get the ball back for his offense. Line gets set, first down.
Yeah, and it's Tigger.
Use the play fake, now to throw. He wants to go deep. Man, it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge game if he could have held on. This offense has a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. He's not afraid to go deep. And they want to
Oh my God, this dude.
instead, they're looking at 3rd down.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going
They
absolutely
fucking that up.
Communication is harder. Just snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football.
It's the best.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Fires left.
That dude, he's supposed to come back. Why didn't he come back, you bitch?
He'll try to take it back. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
This is not a great start for this quarterback here. 2
I'm
interceptions
good.
already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision.
Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. Mistakes are going to happen as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense and get on the field and score some points.
No, we good.
I wish I'd have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. You know, should have ran a better route.
Yeah, shiny Pidgey. Oh my god. They all messed up.
2nd down here as they go back to work after the break. Quarterback on the keeper. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
How about the defensive end understanding football? Understanding that I got to keep outside contain. I'm responsible for the quarterback. Playing his responsibility. And how about getting
Got
that
strap throat.
He's a pretty good athlete to be able to corral him, tackle him right in the middle of the field, and get him to the ground.
If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum.
No goddamn well, even know.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And he couldn't find quite enough running room to reach the line to gain.
I love fighting for extra yards, and I'm going to encourage every single one of my running backs, receivers, and tight ends to do it. Just not my quarterback. I really got to understand, listen, play's over, get down on the ground, don't take too many of those big
You like the
shots.
chocolate.
On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Makes the catch past the sticks. At the 20, he's got
That's
space.
bullshit.
And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it
Kit
in.
Kat.
Touchdown, Tennessee.
Yeah, coming into the game, you look at the stats, and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
it's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Lofts one high and deep. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there almost had it in his grasp.
Oh, man. Quarterback almost just threw his second interception on as many drives. He's trying to fit that football in there. It gets tipped up in the air. He's lucky that wasn't picked off.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. Just couldn't get away from the tackle.
And I can't tell you how much I love seeing corners being willing to come up and tackle. That is so huge for a defense. You can't olay blocks and create space. You can't just hang out on the outside. You got to go set that edge.
And conversely, I can't tell you how much I hate it when...
He'll take the deep shot. And he'll pull it in inside the 20. And he's brought down after a huge completion. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This Auburn offense doing work. They're set up with another first down. He wants to throw. Snag in the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn. A score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip in the secondary, make that big play.
And with the extra point, they cut the lead to 14-10. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. And the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass. The kickoff team out there getting set.
That's funny. Oh, shit.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. You want to talk about answering each other's score. That's what we have going on right now, Jesse.
Yeah, and this offense, it's been impressive just seeing how well they've been executing, too, because they're playing with a sense of urgency, David. They know they've got to go score a touchdown every time they take the field.
It's like a tennis match. You're just trying to break serve at some point, just back and forth. Both offenses having a lot of success in this football.
How about that last big play? You're backed up, and now you've got it 1st and 10 from the 46.
I saw that.
Got him, and nobody's close. This defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26. Another big play on the outside, and that's the thing that historically has gotten Rocky Top rolling.
Yeah, so much fun to watch playmakers outside that they can run by you and go make big plays. Opens up the whole field, the whole offense, and this Orange fan base goes absolutely bananas. First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stops. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. And the Vols have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. He'll pull it on the read. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Volunteer!
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. North Carolina was able to finish off a close one in Chapel Hill. They did just enough both offensively and defensively to come away with the dub. Hey, survive and advance. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings and the other heads home licking its wounds.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on 1st down, make that 2nd down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. He's got it again. Breaks the tackle. At the 45 on his way. Open runway ahead. And he'll take it all the way. They couldn't bring him down. Touchdown, Tigers.
And that's a nice drive, a nice physicality, punching it in with the run game. And here's the thing. I like where this offense is going. Nice job creating some momentum, going into the half, cutting down the lead. This thing could get really exciting. Nice job answering the bell right before the half.
And they tack on the extra point to cut the lead to 21-17. Only took 2 plays to find the end zone on that drive, and gashing them on the touchdown run finished it off. And he'll bring it back. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. Using his legs, it's Sampson. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets him out to the 25-yard line. After the 9-yard pickup on 1st down, here's 2nd and 1. Trying play action. He's going frontal. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down.
I know it was incomplete, but I'm okay with it. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm going to keep taking shots down the field. I'm going to make him honor that deep ball. I'll hit some of those before the game's over.
They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. They'll try to get the first through the air. Got room at the 35. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
Bad news for the defense. They gave up a 1st down on a scramble. Good news, though, they got a lick on that quarterback. That is a dream shot for anybody on defense. So, yeah, you might have made a good play individually. Good job, bud. Attaboy. You might get a helmet sticker for that, but you're also going to be in the ice bath after the game.
Didn't connect last time. Let's see if they throw it again on 2nd down. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. The sweet feet buy a little time. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. The Volunteers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He's looking to throw it. Takes a hit as he fires. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. After the misfire, now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Finds his man. It's Sampson. And he's down after making the catch, but did not reach the line to gain. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. On 3rd down, going up top. Looking down the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. They'll throw it from the red zone. defense doesn't let him get loose, and that's going to wrap things up here in the half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Auburn ready to boot it deep to start the second half. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. They have the lead to start the third quarter, but I'd imagine ball security was a topic at halftime.
Yeah, and I think you take...
Running toward the tape. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Pulls and fires it complete to the right.
And a great job on the defense, seeing it right away, reacting to the screen, going and getting the football, and getting the fast playmaker on the ground.
They'll go 5 wide on 2nd and 8. He's looking to throw. They're trying to get to him. Crosses the 30. He's got away. He showed it all there. A little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down.
He's got such good awareness in the pocket. He does a good job of feeling the rush, and you know it's a pass, and you want to keep your eyes downfield, but he sees an opening, and if he sees an opening, he's got the ability to go get it and get a first down.
Finds just enough room to pick up a couple down to the 26.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. Then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. A great job in the base defense making a play.
They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Good timing on the quick out. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
And he goes down right there. That play's going to lose yardage. On 2nd down, wants to throw. Gets it out fast. Plows through the defense. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up. Sometimes it's not about a fancy play design. It's about just getting him the ball and letting him play.
Especially nowadays with running backs being so good at the backfield. You know they're going to catch it. There's so many ways to use him, but exactly. Get it to him. Let him break tackles. Let him make plays. Easy decision.
And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. He'll run it to the right here and try to get it into the end zone. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown ball! That trip to the end zone is 25th career touchdown.
And he's been productive. Just has a nose for the end zone. This dude's made big play after big play for his offenses, and that's 25 touchdowns, Palmer, on the ground for the big fella.
Pretty impressive, too, when you consider when you get close to that end zone, the defense is expecting run, they're loading the box, and still this guy's been able to find his way in. 25, it's a nice number.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Caught inside the 20, chance for a good return. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or two, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you played a lot of plays, you get worn out, you need a chance to go decompress on the sideline, get some oxygen. Palmer, now it's on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football because it's a two-pronged problem. You've got to score points and answer, but you've also got to take your time and give your defense an opportunity to get their win.
And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9.
Man, that D-tackle is a freak athlete. Did you see him come out of his stance and beat the offensive lineman, getting to the running back, cat-like quickness?
Now the play fake. Getting some heat. And the pressure gets to it. Down goes the quarterback.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action.
If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Throws to the wideout. It's caught. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, 3rd down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win. And gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the 1st down.
2nd down coming up. They'll run play action. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it. Speeding down the left side. Touchdown, Tennessee. Don't just get the ball, score with the ball, and the defense did. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6.
And the defense comes with the blitz. Nice job getting to the quarterback. And don't just get there. Try to strip that football out. They get the QB to the ground. The ball's out. They scoop it up, take it all the way back to the house for 6.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. James Madison needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with this crowd there in Harrisonburg behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Ball State. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Grabbed in the middle. It's Coleman. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Nice move to stay on his feet. What a nifty run there to pick up the 1st down. Defense in press coverage.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. With the score, Tennessee 35, Auburn 17.
1st down to start the drive after the break. Looking to move it through the air. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
Well, they take a shot down the field. It's another incompletion. It's really been that kind of story. This defense has made this guy burn it every single play. Really small windows to throw into. 1 touchdown pass. That's a little bit surprising. You thought maybe they'd have...
And they're on him in a heartbeat, and down he goes.
This quarterback has been under duress all game long. He's one of the best in the country, and he's used to having his way. He's the one who's used to dictating to opposing defenses, but that has not been the case in this game. Here we are late. He's still under pressure, taking a sack there.
On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzz Rose saw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense, and that's why they find themselves down by so much here in the fourth.
That ball will make its way out of bounds, and they'll mark it dead at the 15. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. How about that last drive? Just carved them up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Pulls it and fires to the left. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Line getting set on 2nd down. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Really nice job by the cornerback. Hey, a lot of cornerbacks want to cover. They want to drop back. They're not really about that life. They don't want to be the tackling kind of guy. They're like, yeah, leave that to the linebackers. That dude committed, came up, and made a nice tackle.
Looking to throw it again. With the catch, it's White. Good tackle there to stop him short of the 1st down. It'll bring up a big decision.
I mean, good news here, they get the completion. Bad news, though, not enough to pick up the 1st down. The target there, he's got to do a better job understanding where the 1st down marker is, make sure he gets the right depth on his route. Now, all of a sudden, head coach has a big decision to make.
He'll call for the fair catch here. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter out there. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a lead.
The best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
Throws to the tight end. Reacted well to the tip, but just couldn't squeeze the football. Instead of the turnover, it'll be 3rd down.
The offense came into this game knowing that for them to win, they were going to have to make some big plays throwing the football. That just has not been the case. Here in the 4th quarter, they've been held to less than 200 passing yards, and that's really the story of the game, guys.
Coming after it. Blasted as he lets it go. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
At this point of the game in the 4th quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
He couldn't find much running room there, didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few 1st downs, and I'm in scoring position.
Dances away from the heat. He fires it out to the right. Touchdown, Volunteers! And the stomping has commenced. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they are cruising toward a 4-0 start. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18.
quickly. They need to put something together here.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive. So they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
He wants to throw here on second down. On the run, still looking. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down.
This offensive line is not going to like watching the film back tomorrow when they get the opportunity, because they have gotten beat time and time again up front, especially in passing situations. All of the hits, all of the sacks that this quarterback has taken is the biggest reason why they're going to lose this game.
Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down.
Well, the defense really stepped up in this game. They knew they had to slow down this passing attack. They knew they had some matchups they were going to have to win one-on-one. They've been able to do that, and as a result, they haven't allowed 200 passing yards in this game.
Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
They'll line up for a second down play. They'll go with a direct snap. And the ball's on the ground. The defense pounced on that. Now they're headed the other way.
Nice heads-up play by the defense to jump on that ball after it got popped out.
Now this offense is back on the field. They're going to open this drive with a pass.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man. Doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on. And now just throw another sack in the equation. Hitting the quarterback, being disruptive. They've been all over the field.
He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
Quick strike complete. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. The offense gets a quick timeout at this point. Every second is precious. The Tigers will try to move the sticks on fourth down. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. On fourth down, going to the air. Throws for the tight end. And it's incomplete. The long pass downfield, they couldn't hook up.
Offensively, this is a beautiful time now, because now I get to get all my other guys in the game. Guys that don't get to play that much, we're up. This game's over after that missed fourth down conversion. Now we get to get everybody in the ball game, or if you choose, you know, like Jesse probably would, to go pad some stats and Get some more catches, get some more rush yards if that's your thing. And this is exactly where you want to be as an offensive coordinator. Like when you've got the lead late in the football game, just run the football, eat the clock. Man, they put a good day together. They've had their way with this defense. A lot of positive things to point to. This is one of those weeks when you watch tape, it's going to be really fun to watch it. Not like when you get beat up. A lot of big plays from this offense.
And he gets the first down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy. Great execution. Just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game